Take what up, so I had a good time. But do you think you use this to us? I think you could use some backup in this situation. The last thing I want to do is put good Shield agents in harm's way because of my own personal vendetta. I saw what good Shield agent does, and you think the two of anything is okay that I say that you can say that I tag along. Well, technically not official Shield agent yet. Well, excuse me, love. I consider myself. I think I've done a pretty good improving my worth for this agency. Yeah, but I recommended you, so it doesn't really count. Good to know. Good to know. What's out? I must say, I don't know how to pick weird places to set their base operation. I mean, look at this place. Looks like something from an Indiana Jones movie. Yeah, I know. Well, let's hope that. Let's hope that we can get this on fast. And how do we both get the point? This place is a ton. How do we get something that big? About just two of us. Don't worry. As soon as we have confirmation, I'll use the voice. I'll use the self-drone proceed function on our Quinjet to get us to help us to extract the object once we locate it. Let's hope that nothing happens. Let's hope so. Welcome back, sir. Agent Koenig. Agent Koenig. I'm. So tell me how is they settling into new accommodations? Well, it's only been a few days since you settled in, so it's hard to say really. But I'm hoping that it helps. Really, I do. Me too, Sarah. She's a good agent. I hate to, indeed. Indeed. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Do you have a minute? Or something. Something. What's the? What? What's this? Something I want to discuss with you. Something. A certain thing. What is it? What's wrong with it? I haven't seen. I thought you should know that no one has seen Bobby and Hunter in hours. In hours, really? Really? Did they say where they're going? No, they haven't logged in. They didn't give any information to anyone when they were in the base. That doesn't seem like Bobby Hunter. I can understand, but Morse. That's something you also know, Coulson. Coulson. While I was working for Agent Mockingbird and Hunter, I stumbled upon her personal files. It appears that she spent more time trying to locate the Always story from the Million Star when Sheild on the day that Sheild fell. Yeah, Bobby always was fixated on this, fixated on it, and also checked on fight law. Sorry, you know, while I was doing I found it appeared like someone took a Quinjet on board, and here they log in and they erased the coordinates as soon as they left, so no one can know where they're going. Okay, now I'm really concerned. What do you think? What do you think they're up to? What do you think Agent Morris and Hunter up to, Phil? I have no idea. But I have a feeling he knows. He knows. So Scott, how you been? How you been settling in? Well, I have to admit, I was a little concerned at first, but after a few days, I'm starting to get used to it. Although I'm not used to all this solitude. If I hadn't had a screen on and you talk to you prime time, I would probably go stir crazy right now. Well, don't worry. I'm sure it's only temporary. I'm sure after a few days you'll be back to your old self in no time. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you checked. I don't know if you know. In Coastal Last Delivery, I managed to give him the newest version of those bracelets I designed to help you manage your powers. And like, have you tried? Not yet, but I'm going to. Also, to delivery also to delivery of packing some nutritious cake snacks. No, I haven't, but they sound good. I can't wait to have them. Sky, you know I'm trying to help you, right? Of course, you're doing the best you can. I just want to make sure. Anyway, I guess wanting to see you're okay is all. Yeah, well, okay, thank you for your concern. Well, I gotta go. I have things to do when he get back in the lab. Of course, well, talk to you soon, Gemma. You too, Sky. Bye, jeez. I see Sky settling in nicely. No thanks to Coulson. Fitz, come on. You and I both know that Coulson only sent Sky to that cabin, the helper. Yeah, but it's a cabin in the woods. I mean, has Coulson actually seen that movie? I'm sure he has, Fitz, but again, he knows that it's a movie, and he would put Sky in a place that would put her in harm's way. Well, I don't know if that's true. That's entirely true. What do you mean? I've run some schematics through our own personal security network. So if all of us, all everything that's happened recently, especially with that Kree attack, I thought it's better to beef up security. While I was looking through the security measures, so I noticed some weak points in our security network that I just finished reinstalling. Reinstalling. What do you find? I think it could be nothing, but it could be something. Well, I guess we should probably take a look then. Indeed. Indeed. This is the control. It's got my point. Should be right around here. You know what to do, right, Hunter? Of course, this is my first rodeo. If I still haven't forgotten. What is the status on security system? Security system. Everything seems fine here, sir. All of it seems okay. Didn't you check availability on the south side of the base of the temple? We did, sir, but we just probably spent more ammo. But why didn't our officers outside and check in? They're inside to check in all irregularities, no matter how small. I don't know, sir. I'm trying to redo them. Something's not right. I'll say this. Special delivery. Oh, this isn't good. That's taken care of. Now let's move it to a base. Now let's move forward. The base. I can't believe Bansucker would put me in charge of this backwater of a Hydra facility. I thought that I know I didn't completely prove myself back at Hydra Island, but still I thought that my efforts would prove some recognition. But instead, no, I am forced to spend my days here safeguarding whatever this is. Natalia, it's actually that it makes me wonder. It makes Sucker and I wonder if you had the maturity to properly lead Hydra in a new frontier. Gideon Mac, always funny to seeing you as always. You silly girl, you don't even know, but you aren't even aware of the honor we have bestowed upon you. I'm telling you, the fact that you are guarding one of Hydra's most oldest and most sacred relics in history is something that should be honored and commemorated, not disregarded as a minor inconvenience. Inconvenience. I don't see why it's supposed. But I told you it's getting myself. This relic, but I don't see. It's not what it contains. It contains what Hydra's true. Inside this relic, inside this obelisk is Hydra's true leader. Hydra's true leader. Somebody has been imprisoned here for centuries, and once we figure out how to release him, he will lead Hydra to a new frontier, new era. I thought Baron Strucker was destined to be Hydra's new leader. Baron Strucker, like the Red Skull, was always meant to be a temporary leader for this organization. After all, Hydra has visited far beyond the days of World War II, and will continue to live on through once he has been released. So do not take this mission lightly, as he very well is Mr. Malik. If you think, although he is busy running the United Nations, as I see. I remember, although a lot of Hydra were revealed when Sheild collapsed, he still managed to keep his cover intact. Good for him. I'm sure. Yeah, good for him. I'm sure. I'm sure. Madam, there has been something. Madam, I was reported something very was happening. There's something happening in the Field Center. We tried to contact, but they weren't responding. That's not something. Something is amiss. Take me there at once. Yes, ma'am. What happened? The creature has been destroyed. It appears that my mission here might not be a waste piece after all. After all, after all, gee, sir, thank you for this honor. I never thought you ever maybe work on Lula. Well, I have to admit, you have proven yourself more times than I could count on my team. So, and not to mention that my diagram of Lola you made help, even though it didn't you weren't able to make it fly, it was a thoughtful gift. I thought you might earn it. So go ahead, go nuts. Thank you, sir. Well, I must say this is really work of art. You really didn't. From what I heard, you built this. You started this vehicle with your old man, right? That's true. And then when you joined Sheild, you had some high tech, like I was pimp it up. I must say, you did a really good job. Although there are some things that they missed. What do you mean? Well, we scored a pretty mismatched. I'm surprised that it hasn't blown up by now whenever you used it. Well, I haven't been using it as often, so perhaps that's the reason. Well, it's a good thing too, or else if you weren't careful, something could. Didn't you and this guy take the core out while the bus was still in flight one time? Yeah, that was back when Chameleon hijacked and Deathlock hijacked it and for Hydra back a while ago. I'm surprised it didn't blow up then. Ooh, well, so thing. Well, okay, I have you now on my team to help look into it. Mac, I always valued honesty and teamwork in my line of work. I always thought those qualities was what made Sheild the way it always has been. The organization built on teamwork. I mean, you read the line teamwork, of course, sir. And you also believe that there's no Sheild without people, I guess, working together towards a common goal. Of course. As I believe, that's why I joined Sheild, because I believe in their values and with their beliefs. Yeah, and I'm glad. I'm pleased to hear it, but there have been those that have took advantage of those qualities and use them for their own personal thing. Yeah, take John Garrett for example, and he pretended to be a team player all this time, but the truth is he was only doing it for Hydra. Even though he was a loyal Hydra, and he in the end he was only out for himself. Now for himself, he never really supported values, whether he was a Sheild or Hydra. He decided to go AWOL and decided and we don't know how it ended him. Yes, indeed. Well, I guess you won't have a problem with me or any. I assure you. I actually know a few of these guys here. They're good people. Good to know. But even people. Well, Sheild have been known to go through rough time. I mean, I admit that I am guilty of that sometimes. Like when I was losing my mind, my mind understands alien symbols. It was hard for me not to abandon those values that I just mentioned, and just go out on my own and lose myself to the madness. But I kept a steady head and I try to make sure that my other agents. Whenever I find out someone isn't, I get upset. Honestly, I really do, because their actions could be putting putting everything they works the merchants want to build hard to rebuild at risk. Yes. So are you getting at something? No, it's just that no one has seen Agent Morse or Agent Hunter or Agent Hunter for a while now. And not to mention, we found it in our printed logbooks. Someone told him to out on patrol, whatever report where they were heading, or that they were taking in the first place. And since Hunter and Morse are nowhere to be found, I assume that was them who took the Quinjet and decided not to inform the rest of the base on what they were heading, what they were doing. But I have a feeling you do. Look, so whatever you reply, I saw what you think. Then ease my content, then ease my mind, Mac. Where are they going? Look, Bobby's trying to do what she thinks is right, and what she's doing is for good. Sure, I assure you. She went after the obelisk, didn't she? Even though, I said it wasn't the right time to do so. Well, she got a strong lead, and man's found exactly where it is. Of course you get. Then why not tell me? Well, you were too busy with your own thing, so bother. I don't suppose you could help me contact with her. May and Tripper haven't responded to any of their communications. Because they're going in a state that going dark protocol, sir. No, it can't communicate to us, and we can't communicate to them. That's how this works. Darn it, Mac. I need to know where they're heading. I know where they're heading. Do you know where it is? Look, sir, she may be Mac, they could be in danger or walking into a trap. The way you say that, how about Mason Morse got that information? It seems too easy. It seems too easy, if you ask me. I need to know. Right here, sir. So we have a problem, a big problem. How great! What was it this time? What was this time? It involves Sky. Okay, so we got here. Steve. Whoa, freaky. Whoa. Hello, someone there? Easy. Easy, Sky. I don't know about your isn't it? Cabin in the Woods. Darn effect, why'd you make me watch that whole movie of Cabin in the Woods with you on midnight? Darn it. Was someone there? Who was there? Greetings, Sky. May I come in? Who are you? What are you? How do you get here? Who are you? Relax. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm a friend. I am called Seeker. Seeker? What kind of name is Seeker? What kind of name is Sky? Sky. Okay, well I asked first, and how do you know who I am? Because that's why I'm called Seeker. I seek, my unique abilities is I can seek, I can easily seek things, especially, I find very simple, if I'm trying to find something within my origin. Your origin? Or, my apologies, our origin, Guy. I am what you are. Inhuman. You're inhuman? That is correct. That is correct. So why am I here? To find you, of course. I thought I made it pretty clear since I am Seeker. Seeker. I must say, I don't expect to find you in a place like this, but I was expecting to find you in some sort of penitentiary or detention center. After all, you know humans these days. They always had their way of dealing with people like us, inhumans, people with powers, because they're afraid of. Look, it's not what you think. Look, I don't know what your deal is, but look, Shield's not like that. Look, I admit their way of dealing with enhanced people has not been perfect, but they do try to do things right. I mean, especially our new director, especially Colson. He's again. I'm sure they made you felt welcome, Sly, before you learned of your true heritage. You mind if I sit down? Sure. This is a very uncomfortable couch. How can I expect to sleep or sit on this thing? Honestly, I saw an Atalan. Atalan has more comfier furniture than this. Atalan? Oh, of course. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's a yes. Yes, as I mentioned before, I am inhuman like yourself, and I come from an ancient city known as Atalan. Before I go any further, are we being recorded? No, there's no recording. I promise. There's good. But like I was saying, Atalan is the ancient homeworld. It's a sanctuary of the Inhumans. It's a city that our ancestors have created to keep us secluded and safe from the outside world, especially from those who would hurt or take advantage of our abilities. Of our abilities. And when you guys come take me there, of course, it's where you belong, after all. You are one of us. I don't know what I am. I don't know what my powers can do. That's what I do. I do. Every living thing has their own unique vibrations. We cannot always feel it or see it, but it's there. Every unique vibration, that couch, that chair, that sink, even this uncomfortable couch has own unique vibrations, and you have the ability to tune into those vibrations. To harness you have the ability to manipulate those vibrations to your own use. Even manifest your own vibrations once you learn how to control your powers. You mean like Force of Star Wars? Exactly. And I sound like Yoda from Star Wars. Yes, I try it. So your people have heard Star Wars? Oh yes. Although we are cut from human, we have been able to hack into your world's media network from time to time. We even managed to watch some of your outside world movies and shows. Quite interesting. Although some don't find the same. I find them quite amusing. Especially the ones that involve space travel. Very intriguing, I must say. We as humans, after all, have dabbled considered the possibility of space travel ourselves. Well, we never considered moving forward because we always preferred living on Earth in seclusion from the outside world. It would seem like a worthy endeavor. Worthy endeavor. I must consider. I must consider. So if you know so much about how, I don't suppose you told me how to turn these powers off. Why would you want to turn them off? These powers are who you are. They're a part of you, and they always have been. You just had to be exposed to a Terrigen mist in order to unlock your true potential. Yeah, but I don't want them. I want to get rid of them. These powers are nothing but trouble because you don't know how to control them. So if you allow me, I'd like to take you to a place where you'll be around others like your kind, where you'll be safe and free from the horrors of humanity. Humanity. Well, hold on. You make it sound like humanity, but humanity is perfect. Not all humans are bad. I know I've been around good people myself from time to time, especially at Sheild. You may think that for now, but I promise you, one day, now that the world knows of your true potential, they'll eventually turn on you in time. Maybe not right away, but slowly, discreetly, until you, and then you end up in a panic where you always spend the rest of your days locked up like an animal. And you think Adaman's different, and I know, so I've lived there my entire life. I will not force you to come with me, Sky. But when you're ready, all you have to do is say my name, and I'll be there. I'll be there. And like Gumajin from the Japanese Rangers, exactly. Now remember, I'll be here when you need me. But how I whoa, hop up to. Alright, secure first. Oh, what's up? There's intruders here. We are intruders here. Who is here? Seems awfully tight, love. Perhaps they have an idea that they're invaded. But it doesn't change the plan. We have to. All you have to do is find. Where is that what we're looking for? Yeah, that's it. That's the always that Hydra stole from Sheild. Hey, how about we? How about we activate the Quinn and get out of here? My thoughts exactly. Yes, what is it, Mr. Mac? We have a problem. I believe that two Sheild agents have infiltrated Hydra's secret temple and are going for the office. I have my men securing the facility now as we speak. If they're still in the base, we'll find them. Excellent. Abe is going according. What do you mean? I mean, did you intend? Yes. You see, there are those in the higher department of higher. We're aware of Agent Monkeyverse infiltration in our organization, and we come to the conclusion that she went undercover on her own. On her own accord, is that she wanted her hands on the office, since she was on board the Marine starship that the office was originally on the day that Shield fell. Looking for it. So why allow her to get so close to us? Because only Shield allow us to find what else we're looking for. But especially her exactly. Did you? Who is she? Well, she doesn't look too important. Her name is Agent Sky. Her name is Sky. I know you recognize Shield agent, and I was recruited by Agent Coulson before the fall of Shield, and has been one of Coulson's most loyal Shield agents for some time now. And just recently we found that we were brought to a conclusion. We were brought to realize that she developed enhanced powers after she entered into the abandoned Kree temple. Kree temple. Why is he? Because she has powers, amazing powers that will suit Hydra's needs. Sir, it's not like you were aware of Sky's powers before she does. We have known of this girl's origin ever since she was an infant. Ever since our agents found her and her family in the Hunan province, not 20 years ago. And now, thanks to Demort, we will soon have our prize. So we found this weird bug in our systems. We're trying to determine, every time we try to determine what it is, it keeps evolving. Like it's alive somehow. That seems like a computer virus. I don't know what that thing's in C4 when you know this. So wait a minute. Are they in the archives? Is that thing any archives in them? Why isn't it in there? Wait a minute. So isn't the place that keeps a record of a list of Shield's newly re-established Shield safe houses? Like the location of Cat Sky's in. Fitz, you gotta get rid of it right now. All right, sir. I'm trying to. Try algorithm. May. I need to contact Sky right now. Tell her she might be in and put a team together to go where Sky is right now. Because trouble. Are you serious, sir? We don't know what this. I have a feeling. I have a feeling, right? Just do it right now. Understood. Understood right now. So how does it even happen? Sir, I'm not able, but I have to determine how this bug started appearing on our nerves a few hours after Agent Morrison and Hunter left the facility. My God. My God. My God, Agent. My gosh, Bobby Hunter, what have you done? What have you done? All right, are you in position? Let's do it. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. So out. Sure, let's go. Activate. Get us in. Yes. Let's go, dude. Let's find myself. The sooner you have it, better. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, sure. Better. Shield agents, do. Well, who is this? Who is this Bond? Who's this Bond bimbo? I have no idea. I am Natalia Novinosa, the Crimson Widow. Crimson Widow. There's only. I thought there was only one, but I thought there was only one Black Widow, and that's Romanov. She was the last surviving before, but thanks to Baron Strucker recreating the Red Room program, I was created. I consider me Natasha's replacement. I am just as skillful as she is, if not more. Hush, now fight me, agents. Hunter, get that always back on board. I'll handle this. You got it, love. Is that really the best you have? How do you? Come on, move it. Don't let him get on board that on device. Yes, sir. Blast. Hunter, you silly girl. Do you really think you're gonna swallow into this temple and steal our prize? Fool. Hydra doesn't allow. Hydra doesn't allow such things happen in their organization. We'll see about that. Is that really the best you have? From what I read in your thoughts, I assume that you were a much better fighter. It said that you possessed the strength and speed of a great mockingbird, a bird of grace, a vicious bird of prey. Yet all I see is your fighting style is a fighting style of a wounded birdie, baby bird. You cannot. We think Hydra will allow you to steal prizes valuable. You don't even know what you're trying to steal, and you do. No, but Gideon Malik does, but my employers do, and that's enough for now. Come on, husband, works. All right, let's tell. If you're smart, what's the plan? What's the plan here? Is this a whole step just to let me out, take me out? No, you're merely small fish in a larger ocean of bigger fish. You see, Hydra, like all of us, Hydra gave you the purpose. Hydra wanted you to find the location of this base to lure you out, so they can plant a virus in your system. That's impossible. Sheild is not what it used to be. If you will, Sheild may have been able to avoid something like this before, back in its prime, but now they're just a small lot of scared, frightened agents trying to make ends meet. And we hope to see what we have implanted in your system until it's all like, what do you plan? A parasite that will design for the purpose of locating a unique target. A target with unique abilities from what we all just recently realizing. An agent with powers that are both destructive. Sky. You're after Sky. That's correct. That's correct. And now, thanks to you, we found her. Come on, why is it working? Sky, may somebody to know. We are determined. We are taking a free Hydra approaching Sky location. They're definitely Hydra. That means Hydra is responsible for this. Quite possibly, and they're clearly after Sky. But why? Because of her powers. But that's impossible. the way Hydra could be aware of Sky's abilities. I just came here to let you know. As for why, let's get our friend say before we figure out why Hydra knows how Hydra knows of her abilities. Good call. Come on, Sky, open up, dude. What was this? How about dude? Hello, mate. Hello, this is come in. Sky, mate. Is something? What's going on? Something wrong? Listen, you need to get out of it right now. Look, you're not safe. You're in danger. What? In danger from who? Hydra. They found where you are. They're coming for you. Don't worry. It's on your way. You can get out now. But I mean, how did you? What the? Oh boy, dude. Hop. Remember, Baron Sugar wants the girl alive. Understood. So yes, sir. So get over now. On it, she. Oh, rest the cabin. Go to the cabin now. Move in. Take this, you. Move in now. Come on, clear. Says clear. She's not here, sir. She's gone away. Then find her, you fools. If what Hamadic suspects of Disco is true, then she could be a viable asset to Hydra. Find her. Yes, sir. Understood. Hunter, please, I just have to quit now. Please tell me you're almost there. We're still 2 minutes from Sky's location. I have the boys putting. I have the boys putting us on his backs, but we still have no idea where we still have no idea where they are. We're working on it though. Working on it though. Well, how good enough. Get him out. Make it now. Now. So I'm trying. I'm doing this like head captain. Sorry, I watch too much Star Trek sometimes. I can't. That's not as active. Right. Anyway, well, let's try this. Look, I'm gonna try. If you can't, if you're trying to catch it, maybe it has to be baited. I mean, offer this parasite with a piece of information that cannot help to detect exactly something that it thinks that Hydra. And when we capture and neutralize it exactly. Good thinking. All right. I think I have something in mind. How about I leave the information regarding Sheild, one of Shield's top secret programs available. Like this one. Wait, what is that? What's it called? It's called the Veil Protocol. What's the Veil Protocol? I have no idea. Probably one of close to Frax. And that's true. He'll be very upset if you are hired to figure out before figured out what Holson's working on. Well, if this works, then he won't generate. It's coming. So hits steady. Now, yes. Fat neutralize. Wait, were you using one of my secret projects as a bait to kill that virus? Yes, and it worked. I might add. A good thing it did. I would see I'll be in very big trouble for long if I was allowed to get. Yeah, what is the Veil Protocol, sir? Considering that you allowed Morse to put one of our agents in danger, I don't think you're obligated to even know. Even if you were, it's classified. Fair enough. You have constantly allowed yourself to put one of your friends, so-called friends, in danger. Pathetically, you should act that you generally care for the safety of others, but you constantly put your own people in harm's way just to achieve your own pay desires, which makes you no different from us. We are different. Difference is that we don't do things to oppress the innocent. In this world, I have no such thing as innocent. And now you will watch as your great grand plan crumbles beneath you. Like, Worse, I could use some help here. Barbara. Of course, I have something for you. But it's according to my HA May said, she needs Macy's help, please. Yeah. All right, May this Coulson. We saw where Ethan Morris, Ethan Mockingbird, and Hunter are. I'm telling you, of course, I should copy that. It's over, Moss. Mockingbird, the date. You're the bed. Bobby, how do I get out of here now? I'm not leaving you. Just get out of it. Blast. No. No, sir. You obey? Or else. Come on, let's get out of here. Stop him. Baron Sucker will not be pleased by this getting him out, and Sucker will not be pleased of this development. Of this development. So tell me, I saw her from Hunter. They got what he has what you've been looking for. Tell me, was being this worth it? It was supposed to be. This guy, we don't know yet. Pray that she's okay. She's okay. We have her now. Stop her. Oh, come on, it's hard to much. Freeze. Oh, shit. Oh, don't move, dude. Oh, please back. Let's get out of here. Reader, please help. Seeker, please help me. No, ready. Ready to come home. I come home. So Sky, we're here. Sky, over here. Sky, what the? Oh my gosh.